Hello everyone. Today I'm going to just do a little test video. We're gonna redo one of the houses here on House Flipper. I'm gonna pick a house from the browser. We're gonna clean it up, clear it out, and we're gonna redo the interior. So right now I just have the first office. I'm renting out the home and car house. And I think I want to redo the suburban house. I don't think I've ever actually redone that one. It's pretty clean on the inside. We can redo the garden and the interior in a different style. Generally, I buy the cheapest houses and flip those. So today we'll try a house that kind of already has a style and redo it from there. It's kind of overrun. I remember this house from one of the Garden Flipper DLC missions. So I'm sure that's what unlocked it in our browser for purchase. I can't remember if you have to roll a sod roll over these to get rid of them. So once I clear everything out and work on the garden, we'll figure that out when we get to it. I think I'm going to start with the interior. After cleaning up this front area, we'll start on the interior, and it's already pretty nice in here, just a little bit plain. I think in the actual mission you don't have access to the inside, so they kind of just made it up for being able to purchase it. I can't open that. Can you clean it through? Good. I don't think I've ever actually seen that bathtub in use before. I was wondering what it looked like. I'm definitely going to... I kind of like the sink where it's at. I'm not sure if I actually like the shower in the tub. I don't know if I like that mirror. To me, the gold kind of looks more greenish compared to the fixture on the sink, and so does the shower tub. So maybe later I'll redo the bathroom. I think first I'll focus on, taking a look at all the rooms. Like that. That will definitely keep. Put it up here, that way I remember not to get rid of it. I do like the way this kitchen is set up. I may change the table. Yeah, I think I'm going to change the table and some of the kitchen decorations. Definitely the living room set up. Oh, looks like this room is pretty much completely clear, so we have a few options with this one. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to turn it into an office or another bedroom, but we'll definitely get the rest of the house cleaned up and then decide on that. I like this bedroom, but it's kind of given me the gray base for everything vibe that modern houses give, especially with like the gray floor kind of idea. So we'll probably repaint this room, flip it, see what we can make it. That way it isn't kind of just this plain modern design style. I like how the house is set up. I'm just not huge on the furniture that they have in here. I love the plants. I like that clock. The kitchen is a good setup. But I don't know how I feel about this bathroom here. I'm not really a big fan of the color theme in here. Again, that gold's a lot darker than this gold. That's more of a green color. I'm not real fond of that. Don't get me wrong, I love a gold accent in the bathroom, but for some reason that is just given, well, with the light on it's a little different, but it's still given a little greener than I would prefer. I like the richer, darker gold like that. Is that a flower pot? I think it is. Alright. I'm going to start in this room since it's kind of already a blank canvas. I'm going to leave the doors how they are in here. That way I don't have to try to figure out which doors go with everything. I'm just going to leave the ones that they have in here. Start by scrubbing down the room. Getting rid of the little light fixture. And I don't think I will need that for anything, so we'll get rid of that. Looks like the windows are all clean, so we won't have to worry about that. I feel like... yeah, I feel like this room would probably be better suited as an office. Since it's kind of long, I feel like it'd be kind of awkward to try to fit all kinds of bedroom things. When it comes to the beds, it's kind of hard to fit them in the longer rooms. So I'm going to start with the floor. And I think I'm gonna pick a wooden floor. Not sure which one yet. I know I'm going to go with a natural wood color. So I'm not going to do any of the painted floors. I'm just deciding if I want to go with a light theme. Because as you can see, out here it's the lighter beige flooring. I'm not really fond of that color of wood flooring. Kind of like the richer, darker, almost redder, kind of like this door frame look. I know that's not everybody's taste, but I really do like the rich browns with the wooden flooring instead of kind of like the yellowish, tannish, sandy color looking wooden floorings. So we're gonna go ahead, go back to floor and ceiling. I feel like, see, this one's a little bit different. It's not quite that pale, but I do like a darker wood flooring. Sometimes when you go in, it's kind of hard to find the matching flooring if the flooring's already down. I really like this floor panel. The floor panels McCore. I'll put that down and we're going to try that. I really like that color. There aren't any lights in here, so let's figure out what lights we want. That way, it's a little bit easier to see everything. Start with ceiling lamps. For this office, I kind of want to give it kind of a cozy vibe. Kind of like a book lover's office. So I'm definitely gonna use regular lights. That way we have plenty of light, and then I think I'm going to go back with the book hanging lights. I didn't like any of those. But yes, I'm definitely going to go back and use these book lights. But I just have to decide. I do kind of like the finish of these lights. They kind of go with the floor. Red, brown, gold. Sometimes you have to be careful with the gold accents because sometimes it's hard and the colors don't exactly match. I'm gonna try the light. I'm gonna turn this. That way we're semi-even. For rooms of this length, I usually at least try to make them relatively in the middle. That way it doesn't look silly. Well, it's gonna look silly, but try to make it look the least silly that I possibly can. I don't remember what distance I put this one at. 120. We do 125, it's not gonna hurt anything. So now we can kind of see in here. Looks kind of uneven, but maybe it's just because I wasn't in the middle. Okay. So I think I'm going to try to make a little reading nook area over here. We're going to do the desk area over here. I'm going to have the desk turned so it's facing this way. Kind of a classic executive office. Come in, take a seat, I need to talk to you kind of thing. But first, let's decide on the wall color. I don't mind the orange that they had in here, but it doesn't really give me cozy reading nook vibes. So I think I'm gonna do... I really like these newer wallpapers that I added in here. But I think I'm gonna do paint for the majority of the walls. I believe... I think I'm gonna do some kind of teal. I really do like the Sea Depths color. I think I'm gonna try the Sea Depths color on the wall, and if I don't like it, try something else. Sometimes it takes me a few tries. Ooh, I do like that color. Sometimes it takes me a few tries to actually decide on paint color. So once you swatch it on the walls, it looks a little bit different than it does in the tablet browser. Looking at them all. So sometimes I just buy a couple small paint cans and just swatch different areas on the walls. I think I might do 2 accent walls. I think I'm gonna do these long, or the short end walls, and leave these long, this sea green color. The last house I did on here, I kind of did the whole house in these richer, darker colors, so each room kind of had a different color theme going on, but I used the darker paints because sometimes I feel like it's easier for me to match with furniture that way. So we'll stick with this. I really do love this color. Now I'm gonna go in with either the wall panels or some wallpapers, depending on what looks good. Going with an accent wall. I really do love a gold accent with the darker paint colors. Usually it's a really nice contrast in color. I don't want to give it too much of a cartoony vibe with the wallpaper. So let's look at, wall panels are kind of more of the outdoor options, like for the exterior of the house, but sometimes you can make it work. Actually, I may look in the tiles, because sometimes you can find like surprisingly nice tile accents to go with your paint. Maybe I want to do like a brick accent walls. Not sure yet. And I do love these new tiles that they added in. Originally it was just like plain red brick, but these kind of look more like colored, painted over brick. Just kind of nice to have that accent. With the tiles, I don't really want to match color. I kind of want to contrast it a little bit. But I'm not sure if I want to contrast light or contrast dark. I am by no means a interior design expert. I think I may do these white bricks. I've always kind of liked the look of painted white bricks. So we'll swatch these and see how they look. I don't really like that. I don't really like that as much as I thought I was going to. I feel like I may want to contrast dark with this teal. Sometimes it's a little easier. Because I've done a couple of other builds where I've contrasted, and I feel like black looks really good with that teal color. Or even if we could just go back floor panels, Macor, see if there are any. Yeah, there are no wall panels that match. Sometimes you can get lucky and there's wall panels to match the floor panels, but not this time. So we will keep looking for something. I don't know yet. Maybe we could do a little, shiplap number. This is all being decided in real time. I didn't come into this with any ideas. I kind of just wanted to start and figure something out as I went. That's kind of the fun part of this game, is just figuring out what you're doing and trying out different things, especially when you're doing your own flips. I really do like not with that floor color. I think I am gonna go with the black contrast to it. And maybe I do just want to do the one wall. That way it really truly is an accent wall. I know the white windows aren't exactly matching. They kind of add the lighter element to it, but I think I'm just going to leave the windows and the walls as they are, because a lot of the times in the missions you don't get the option of switching the windows, and it still usually looks pretty okay. So I'm just going to stick with that for now. And just commit to leaving those the way they are. These, and I completely forgot to do the interior here. Just give me 1 second, and I will redo that. Alright, back to building. I think I'm just going to independently decorate this room without trying to match it to any of the furniture in the rest of the house. So, I'm going to start with the reading nook area. And that's where I kind of plan on doing the book light, book lamp. So I kind of want to look for an armchair, and I think I'm going to do the black. I like that. Is that a... Yes, I think I'm going to do this in the black. No, not that. I'll do the seat in black. I'm going to put that in this corner here. Like that. We'll go back and we will add the ceiling light. I wish one time, or I wish that they would add a few more books to swap out as. I like these, but sometimes I wish if you had a different color theme, you could do that. There's a little light. Go back to the furniture. Usually living room furniture is pretty good for a little book nook. Sometimes, though, it's finding the right size of table. And I know it says the measurement on it, but until I actually see it in the room, I have no idea what it's gonna look like. I almost like, for this one, like one of the little glass top side tables. I like that one though too. Beige. Gold. Ooh, that's very bright. Sometimes you really don't know what it's going to look like until you just put it in the room and try it out. Maybe I will just do the poof next to it to kind of look like a little table almost. See if we can add a little rug in here. I really like that rug. Because it kind of has a little bit of the teal, it's got some gold, it's got some darker elements. Looks like. It's a little better. See if we can find a hanging plant to go in this corner. I really love the addition of a lot of these newer plants that they added in here. Makes it at least look a little bit more realistic, a little bit lived in. And I love variation on the plants that you can do. This one you can definitely see the variegation a little bit more. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I'll do a black pot. See where we can fit it in over here. It's pretty cute, I think. As for bookshelves, storage. I really love these corner bookcases. Obviously that won't really work with the corner book nook that I'm doing. So we're gonna look at these shelves. Kind of see if there's anything. I'm not sure about some of these new cabinets and shelves and decorations that they added on. If you want to do like a whole theme of it, absolutely. But at least for this build, I don't think I want to go with those options. If you wanted a maximalist house, go for it, absolutely. I think I'm gonna do not sure if I want to do a freestanding shelf or if I want to go with like one of the just like the singular hanging shelves, kind of like these. I don't know yet. Nothing's really jumped out at me. I will give it to them. They did add a lot of different shelf options, especially for book shelving. I feel like before there weren't near as many options. I think I'm gonna go with this. Where though, is the issue. Because I feel like I've kind of already cluttered this corner up. Maybe I will go with some free hanging wall shelves. Oh, I didn't even know that those existed. Look at that. I think I'm gonna go with something like this, maybe. Yeah. Maybe add a little plant to it. Those are always cute. I'm gonna keep in with the black theme. Add this little guy on here. Maybe one to the back. And now we're gonna look for some book decorations. Let me do the classic book set. Give it that old library feel. That's not what I wanted. Back. Accessories. Hobby. Books. That makes it easier. And then maybe some of these guys. That way it adds a little bit of personality to the bookshelf. That way it's not just the old vintage looking books. I think I like that one. And then maybe, do they have bookends? So that would make it look really nice. I don't think there are. We will go with that for now. I may come back and change that up, but for now, at least it looks like a book nook because there's books over here. I really do love this hanging book lamp. I have that in my little first office area in a little book nook over in the corner. So I was kind of inspired to redo that with the little book nook in this corner. So now I think we're going to work on the desk setup over here. I think I want to go away with the black furniture. Kind of doing the dark, rich, redder, kind of mahogany furniture. Sort of similar to the floor. When I do that though, sometimes I'm really not happy with how the woods look together. So I may look at a couple different variations. I like this desk. That seems like a good color. 'Cause sometimes when you go with the more redwoods, it really does. Maybe I should try the mahogany. I think I'm probably either gonna try the red oak or the mahogany. Which the red oak is a little bit more red compared to the mahogany. I think I will do that. I am going to keep the drawers dark and do the golden metal. I do think I like that. I do like the redder furniture for a more classic look. Not sure how close I want it to this window yet, though. I think I at least want it I believe that's a meter. I'm not 100% sure on the measurement that we have, but I do like that distance. And I do think I want to use the corner bookshelf, and I will be using, I don't think we have the same wood color, but I think, let me look to see how this looks. That looks pretty similar. That way we kind of have a theme of the furniture, with it, even though it doesn't 100% match. Do that. I love those corner shelves right behind the desk. Let's go to the armchairs. I like a lot of the new armchairs that they added in. So before, I think it was mostly like these chairs, and then the gaming chair Fez, and sometimes I just felt like we needed more cushiony chairs like these. Even if it looked like a generic office chair, kind of like these, it looked a lot better than these plastic ones. Or these ones. It kind of looks sturdier, more comfortable. Kind of like this one, but I'm not sure how I feel about like the bottom and the casters and everything. I feel like it makes it look really wide on the bottom and really thin at the top. Dark brown. Let's try the dark brown. Dark gray. May do black. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do black for this office chair. I do like that. I know the only thing that's bothering me is the fact that this window isn't in the middle. I'm just gonna ignore that for now and make sure everything else is lined pretty much middle of the room. Now we're gonna work on decorating the desk. Just gonna go to accessories, office, which there's definitely more office accessories than there used to be, but I feel like there's so much potential for more office accessories. Maybe some more stationery, little notebooks and stuff. I like how they have the sticky notes. I like this document stand. Put it over there. I think we're gonna give them a laptop. Here, electronics, entertainment. Maybe we'll do this. Blue. Kind of like the little splash of pink. Make it a little girly. So this doesn't really seem like a man's office to me. I mean, it could be, but it's not really giving. It's kind of cute. Little tablet. Little room. She could be a art designer, or she could just, you know, like to work on stuff in her little office in her house. So let's kind of work on this back wall here. It's kind of plain. Since we got the book nook on this side, the window on this side, there's a little gap for something here, but I really want to focus on this bigger area since we've got a big open space here. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with it yet. But let's take a look at Some clocks. There's only a few different clock options. Almost wish there were more. I know there's a lot more than there were, but sometimes you just need more options. I kind of like this hanging clock because it goes with the more red theme, and I could even match it too. I'm gonna keep it small, match it to the desk. Maybe I do want it bigger. Medium. That's more the size I thought small was gonna be. Let's kind of put it up here. Let's find something else to go on that wall. Again, I'm not sure how I feel about these new decoration items. I haven't used any of them in any of my builds yet. So I'm not sure how I would use them. Whenever I'm building offices, I kind of feel like more classical photos, because offices give me a more serious kind of vibe. So maybe like horse. I don't know about the little cow would be cute. Did that say buffalo? It's not a buffalo. I don't want to make them too serious. Or then I really love these painting frame ones. I haven't used them yet. I really do love how they look. I really wouldn't go with the color theme of this room though. Oh wow, that is big. Small? Extra small. We'll definitely rearrange how this is, but I do... move you. Maybe line you up so she can just look over at her clock. Have this. Again, this is just for funsies. I have no degree in design, anything like that. I just love this game because it makes it so that you can kind of express yourself. And it's a lot cheaper than real life. Trying to redo your whole house. I feel like we need a couple chairs and a rug here on the floor area. We've got this cute little rug over here, and then there's just big plain space. So let's look at the floor decorations and see if there isn't a rug that I think would look good with that. I don't know if I want to particularly do this rug as well, because I feel like that would be too much of that particular rug. I'm not 100% sure which. Oh, that's huge. I kind of like that. Just to break up the floor a little bit. And let's add a couple chairs, and I think we'll be done with the office. Let's go back to and do some living room chairs instead. 2 armchairs. Ooh, that one's pretty cute. I think we could... No, wrong one. Dark brown, black. I do kind of love the darker themed offices. It's getting the angle the same that it is. I don't think those are the same. Are they? Maybe. Oh, it's hard to tell. Maybe it's because you're slightly forward. I don't know. Maybe. There. Now they're the same angle. And maybe a little table in between them. I've always liked this little weird table. It's kind of cute. I was wondering if I had my flashlight on because I kept seeing the glare. I want to add a couple of little candles. Because I think a lot of the candles in this game are so cute. And they kind of just add to the realism and the clutter. The clutter of the game. And I love how nice the candle flames look when you actually turn them on. Just to figure out which candle I want to do. It's definitely not perfect. I do love the cute little candle look. Is it realistic to have a candle on a shelf? Whoa, that fire is big for that side of the candle. Jeez. Those ones at least look more size appropriate to the wick. But that one kind of just looks like a mini bonfire. Maybe that was the point since it's a log. I'm not sure. Okay, I think we're done with our little office / reading nook. I like that. I think I am going to leave this open for now. Just so that the whole room isn't so busy. It may look a little uneven, but I really don't want to add too much more. So let's work on... I'm going to work on this bedroom. Clear it out of the furniture. And redo the walls and everything. Usually I take the radiator and everything out. Like the fixture for the radiator, but I think I'm going to leave it. We're going to decide what floor we want. Yeah. So let's go back to floors. I definitely know I want some type of wood. I really do love these panels. I think I'm gonna do this one. It's really big paneling. It's the only thing I'm not as hyped for. But it does have the matching wall panels. And I think I want to rotate it. Do the darker and do this back wall. Kind of like a natural headboard. And see if we can't find a bed that doesn't have a headboard. And get that to look up together. I do love the natural wood colors that they have in this game. Sometimes, again, it is hard to match them. Like, this door is definitely not going to match with the wood. But again, I'm leaving the doors and the windows how they were, because I don't really feel like trying to put all the effort in of matching everything door and window wise. Sometimes it gets a little frustrating trying to make it work with the walls and the shape of the house, even though there are lots of window options. I think I'm just going to leave those for now. Don't really feel committed to changing those. So, I don't mind that light there, so I think I am going to leave that there for now, and if I decide to change it later, I'll do that then. But I really do love this bedroom to back patio look. But I think I'm going to change this to a brick patio. I think that would be really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, since you can see that pretty clearly. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna look for the floor tiles and actually just find brick. If there is any, I don't remember if there is. There's those. Maybe there's a plain brick. Because I really do like the vibrant red of a good brick back patio sort of thing. That doesn't look like there is. Maybe I will go with the one. See, that's kind of cute. I don't know if I want to commit to that for a whole back patio. That just comes in the one color. I wish it gave you kind of like an idea of... Oh, I think I like these. I'm gonna go with that one. I wish there was like a way that you could... Oh, no. Those are actual... Oh, no. That's gonna be a little harder to remove. Or replace. So, I guess we're going to have to find what I want out of here. Woohoo! I'm not a huge fan of trying to redo all the paving stones, paving slabs, because sometimes there are some of them that don't have all the sizes, and so if you get like an edge piece, it can look kind of awkward because, and I don't like the brick option that they have. I mean, it's okay, but I'm not. Man. That sucks. Let's see, and it won't even... Other surfaces? No, it's just what I was looking at. Okay, well, I think we're gonna commit to these paving stones, because at least you can change the color of them. I'm gonna go ahead and delete these first. Fill those in, and then we'll get this border edge and get that, but it's not exactly what I was hoping for, but it is closer than the other brick, so this is just... Wasn't particularly looking for that angle of brick, but go with it. And I do actually kind of like that now that we have it down. It's the whole thing about this game that I don't know if it's particularly having trouble with, but it takes a lot more time to actually decide on something for me, because sometimes I'll put it down and I'm like, that doesn't look anything like I thought it was going to. I don't like it. I think. See, and sometimes you put them exactly where you thought it was going to be. Oh, it's because of this. Yep, it's this, isn't it? That's why I don't like these paving tiles as much. Because, like, you're, like, off by an inch. And the whole patio looks uneven. Oh, man. That's okay. We'll redo these and scooch them over. I don't even... To me, that... No, they're even. I didn't start that third row of them yet. It's a lot better than it was. And now for you guys. That's just the basic. I believe it's the 50 by 100. What do you mean? Why? Why won't it let me place it there? That's the other thing with the slab. Sometimes it's like, oh no, there's no room for that. And that's where the game had a slab originally. So you can't replace it exactly where it was. So now I don't think I'm gonna be... No! Oh, it makes me not want to replace them at all in the first place. Like, what is over here that is stopping you? Is it these weeds? I really don't get it. Oh, hey, maybe it was a weed. There, look at that. I feel like this is the first time I've, like, fully successfully replaced these dumb slabs. Because if you try to do it, like, on the front door, it always, like, it cuts into the house and then it won't let you place it how they have it kind of, like, halfway wedged under the house. And so you just have a little green gap right next to the door. And so far I haven't found a workaround for that. But I am liking the brick. It's a little funky looking. I am loving the brick down for the back instead of the wood. Makes it look more patio-y, in my opinion. Like a good old Midwestern barbecue patio. Okay. Back to this room. I love this wood paneling. Now I think I'm gonna go with a paint for the other, what am I doing? For the other walls. But what color theme do I want to go with is the question. Maybe an off-white. Off-white, maybe. I think I'm gonna try natural beige. I think I'm gonna try a little bit of light cream. Not that there's a huge difference in the colors. Now that I look at them side by side, they look exactly the same. But that's the whole thing with having stuff in the One's just a little bit more vibrant. I think. I'm gonna do one wall one way and one wall the other. And if I don't like one, I'll just redo it with the other. But I think I like this one better. Instead of just the gray. I don't know. I'm just gonna do one wall one way and one wall the other. And then the end we'll see. Because this one really looks, with the wood, really looks white. I don't know yet. I don't just want it to be a plain white room, but I don't want it to be, I don't want to be, these walls be too much. Because I'm actually trying to do a light theme bedroom this time. Usually I'm one to do bright colors, but with the wood being the focal point of the room, no, I think I like this better. That we have it actually on the wall. I'm gonna go with that one. We're just gonna finish this room up in this color. Because it's not exactly a white. So I like that. Never been a fan of purely white walls. At least in homes in real life, they get dirty way too fast. Sometimes they are really nice with the decor though. Kind of depends on the rest of the house. Do I remember which one of the two paints is this one? Absolutely not. So hopefully I won't need any more. That way I don't buy the wrong paint. I think that's everywhere. Yeah. I like that. I am gonna leave this light. I kind of like it, like where it is. Now onto the furniture for the bedroom. I really do like the new bedroom furniture like these. I think they're really cute. Not sure if I'm going to use them in this one though. They've added a lot of new beds and stuff since this game first came out, so it's really nice to have more options now. And they've got more wardrobes and more chest of drawers. It is kind of nice. I think I'm gonna go with a more plain bedroom. I know I said the house when I first came in looked pretty plain, but I do kind of want to keep this one simple. Not sure if I want to do white wood. I just don't want it to clash with the floor. And it's hard to tell until you actually have it sat down, but I think I'm gonna do a light pink theme, maybe. I don't like the beige. I wish there was like an actual off-white option. I want to do pink that and white pillows. Yeah. Let's see. I don't like the wood. Light maple. No. White wood. I kind of like that, but I don't want it to be the cliche white bedroom. I think I'm gonna go with that. There's not gonna be much else that I can put in this room. I'm probably gonna do like a vanity here. I think I like the white with the white. You can absolutely absolutely come after me for that, but I think I'm gonna do something like this to kind of keep with the white theme. And we'll do some cute. In the middle, are we? What? You guys scooch out of the way. With the restaurant add-on, added this extra skill of being able to. What is the middle? No, this is the middle. There we go. The window was throwing me off. It added the ability to. Oh, now we're not going to fit anywhere, are we? Dang it. And how does this make sense? Oh, that was part of the. Okay. I always forget that it measures it'll measure the distance from this to the radiator and not the wall. Wish there was a way you could change it to. I'm just gonna kind of do them closer to the wall because that makes it look at least a bit more cohesive. Where was I? Oh yeah, I wish they would change the setting that way you could measure between just the wall and the furniture and not the furniture and other furniture. I can see why it would be helpful, that way you have your furniture spaced right, but I mostly have issues with making sure the stuff in the middle compared to the wall and not the radiator. I like this kind of classic dressing table. The mirror looks a little dirty, but that's okay. We'll go with it. I think I want to do that. I want to do the little. I don't think I want to do this one. The only thing I don't like sometimes is the fabric options. And sometimes the whites are just not great. White. The pink doesn't match. Sometimes it's just hard to find matching stuff. White wood. I think I'm just gonna go with that. That's kind of cute. Little. Like that. And then I want to do a long bench. Oh, no. Much longer. Much longer than that. Is it this one that I want? Yes. I love the look of one of these benches at the end of a bed. It's kind of like, you know, sit there, put your shoes on. Kind of adds a little bit of class to it. I want to do a rug over here. Definitely want to add a couple plants to this room. I love a pop of green. And there's a fluffy rug, like a shag rug that I kind of want to use. Yes, kind of like that. That adds the early 2000s bedroom rug kind of vibe. Yeah. Okay. So, next I think we're going to add some plants to the room. Maybe some accessories for the vanity. Cosmetics. Forgot how many cosmetics they added in. Oh, that's cute. We're gonna do that one. Pink, base, white. That's pretty cute. We were just gonna add a couple of just a couple of bottles and stuff on here. Not too many. Maybe the highlighter. Cute. Cute. Now we're gonna go in with some, I don't know yet. Yeah, let's do the plants now. I love the new flower vases they added with the restaurant addition to the game. I think they're very cute. Because a lot of the original vases and stuff were very, like, uniform. I mean, they had personality, but I like the addition of the different bundles of flowers. That way we have some more variation to the decorations. I might do some hanging lights on the backdrop. I like that one. Love that. I think we'll put that over here above there, since I don't want to add too much more to the top of the vanity. We'll just put that over in the corner. I think I want to add a couple of little potted plants to the bedside table. We'll do a medium one. There. Small cactus. Maybe up there. Try to add a little bit of variation to the plants in here. I do want to try to keep the theme of the pots the same, but make, you know, the plants different. Now I think I'm going to go in with some lamps for the bedside tables, and then we will see if we need any more decorations on the side tables. Like Nightlight Leonard. It's pretty cute. Come here, you. Can I have it? Cat a corner. That's pretty cute. I think I might add an alarm clock to that side. There's only the two. That's okay. I think that's pretty cute. That's what I was wanting. The white variation. Oh no, that's not what I was wanting. That makes more sense. I was like, how? I love that. Oh, a little extra little light in there. Oh, that's cute. I like it. And I kind of had it start over here because this window is already scooted this way. And so, I don't know. Trying to off balance the asymmetry of the window. I don't know what I'm doing. What else? What do we want on the wall? I feel like there needs to be something else. I do love these new fans that they put in here too. They have such cute colors. I thought there were this yeah, like macrame. I think that would look pretty cute in the white in the room. It'd look cute over here. What other colors? Beige, maybe? I think that's pretty cute, even though the room's kind of pink and white themed. A little splash of another color wouldn't hurt anything. That looks pretty good to me. I know it's not a super dramatic change, but I really kind of like this room how it is. I think I might be done with this room. Just a little change. Not something super over the top. Yeah. It definitely, I feel like, looks more realistic than my office. So we're gonna leave that there. Back at my little office. It's definitely more fantastical. But I'm really happy with how this bedroom turned out. I really like that. Okay. I think I'm gonna work on the bathroom next. And I've been thinking about it, and I think I just want to clear everything. I don't think I want to keep anything in here as of right now. Yeah. I don't even think I want to keep the towel radiators. Yes, yes, I know. We want carpets on the floor, but we're gonna redo everything right now. I don't even like the lights that are in here, so I'm gonna literally, I am gonna re-put the bath in there, but I don't know if I want it on this wall or that wall. So we're gonna redo the floor and the walls and the lights first. Lights being first, that way we can actually see. I think I kind of want square lights in here instead of the... Yeah, I want these square lights in here. Oh, wow, that's a rectangle. What am I... There we go. That's the one I wanted. I want to do 65 and 65. That way we're kind of... Oh, those are kind of dim. Maybe a little more in between. Yeah, there we go. I might change that later, but as long as we have a nice even amount of light so I can actually see what colors the walls are going to look like. Okay, I think I'm going to start with the floor again. And I do love tile for the bathrooms. I love the tile options. Let me see. There was one tile option that I was really loving for a while. I think it was these white tiles, maybe? I don't know. I can never decide if something is just too much. I don't know. Those almost look better for like a black backsplash in a kitchen. See, that kind of just looks dirty to me. I know it's supposed to be white marble, but... And sometimes I just go with like the teal tiles because those are cute. Like these ones. My whole thing is trying to match colors, or at least make them look semi-coherent. I think I like these for the wall. But just trying to find a wall and a floor that actually look okay together is my issue. I've always kind of liked these white mosaic hexagons. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. For some reason, like with bathrooms, I always get like a white vibe is always... Ooh, I do like these, but I think I'm gonna do that for a wall sometime. Because those seem less like a floor kind of tile and more like a wall kind of tile. And I think I want to find those little tiny square tiles like the other one, the floor ones had, if they have them. I think they were down here somewhere. Yes, I think I want to do these gray tiles for this back wall. Kind of like a backsplash to the... Nope, that's not what I want. To the bathtub. And I may change my mind, but as of right now, this... I already don't like it. I already don't like it. Maybe I should do the purple if I could find it. Ooh, yeah. Yes. Ooh, yes. This is what I want to do. And I may even change the floor if it doesn't go with this. Is exactly what I want. Oh, I love that for like a little bathtub backsplash. Look at that. I can't remember what the paint color is called, but I will find it and we will paint the rest of the bathroom this. I think it said Glacier. Oh, I love that. I'm going to leave the floor how it is for right now. But if I have to redo everything else based on this, so be it. I really... Silver Glacier. Yes. Oh, I love that color. See, in the can, it doesn't look the same. Look at that. Beautiful. Looks more purple. I will take it. I like it. Obviously, my taste is not going to be everybody else's, but that's okay. That is absolutely fine. You do you, boo. And I almost want to do this ceiling in this color, but I think I'm going to leave it. Or maybe... I don't know yet. Sometimes I like to add a tile ceiling to the bathrooms, just to give them a little extra character. Like a mismatch, same color tile on the ceiling. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Bathroom fixtures. I'm going to re-put the... Where are the actual fixtures part? It's over here, isn't it? Installations. For assembly. Freestanding tub. No, I want the other tub. Bathtub plumbing system. Yeah, I want it to be along this wall. Depending on how we play our cards. Oh, no, I wanted it on the other wall. Dang it. Okay. I was just thinking about it. Oops. At least I know which fixture it is now, though. I wanted it more this way. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really like this tub. I don't mind this one though. Maybe we could get that. What do you look like? I don't know yet. I don't know about you yet. Malibu bathtub is okay. That is very... I don't think I've ever used this one before. Yeah. What do you look like? Oh wow, you're huge. There's no way of... Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I do want one of these. White wood. Oh wow, you are tiny compared to the other one. Yeah. Oh my gosh. No, maybe not. That is so small. I didn't realize all of the... There we go. Much... Oh. So I did put it in the wrong spot. Because some of them have the side, and some of them have the other side. There we go. Okay. Third time's a charm. You know? These poor walls. I punched how many holes in them now? Just to put the bathtub in. White wood. White glow. Ooh. Do we want meow? We want, I think we want, no, not that. We want. Then we just want white. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Dang it. I don't know. How do I make it flush with the wall? Man. Yeah. Guess I'm not gonna be able to. We'll do our best. Oh, no wonder, because the drain is down there. Maybe I just really didn't have it close enough. Fourth time's a charm. Oh, yeah, it's still... It's because I'm standing away, isn't it? It seems like it's even farther. Oh, no. Man. 6 is huge. I don't like any of the... Maybe I do want a freestanding bathtub. If it's not going to be flush with the wall, I'm going to want it freestanding. Oh, I never know which one to do. Like that bathtub. It's pretty cute. Gold. What do you mean? Are you telling me that that's not a freestanding bathtub? Hello? No way. That... What? What did I put in? Freestanding bathtub plumbing system. That's what I did. What? What do you mean you can't find an appropriate place to install it? What are you talking about? What? I'm so confused. If that's a freestanding tub. No way. That's not considered a freestanding tub? Are you actually... It's because of the back part, isn't it? Oh. I'm not having very good luck with these damn tubs. Okay. Alright. This has got to be the last... This is the last straw. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's where I'll put it. Okay. Guess this is my life now. I'm not changing it again. This is what we're getting. This is what I'm committing to. I think it's cute, but now I'm really mad about the whole fact that I consider that a freestanding tub. Like, even the other one I had. Why wouldn't that one be considered a freestanding tub? Anyway, I think what I'm going to do Never actually used one of these glass walls before. Oh, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking more of a freestanding wall. Okay, so you can do that. But you can't make it frosted. Okay. Room dividers then. Room divider. Of course, that doesn't exist. Oh, maybe it's in decorations. Furniture. Occasional. Decorations. Standing decorations. Folding screens? That's what we want. That's what we want. Kind of. It's not exactly what I wanted. Freestanding. Ooh, freestanding walls. Yeah, this is what I was thinking about. But they don't have the option to be frosted. Maybe if we tried a water wall. Is this gonna be too wide? It's not. Kinda actually like that. Why is it so... I mean... I was complaining about it being too see-through, and I'm complaining about it being the wrong color, but... I don't think I want to put too many plants in here, so I don't think I want that. It's the light, isn't it? Yeah. I just kind of wanted to separate the bath area from, like, the toilet and sink area just a little bit. Maybe this is exactly what I'm looking for, and I just don't realize what I'm looking at. This is almost exactly what I was kind of looking for. Yeah. Kind of. I don't know. Maybe I do kind of like this better. Water wall in the bathroom. Not dramatic at all. I really don't know. I just want to kind of make a partition, but that... Maybe I want to go with this one. I think I am just going to go with... Yeah. I think I'm just going to go with that, and then... That's fine. That's fine. Maybe it'll... Maybe it'll make it so that I can feel like it'd be a good idea to add a different light in there. Just put a random freestanding ladder in there. Or barrel. a rug for next to the tub. I think I'm gonna use this one again. Because that seems, maybe not. No, but I want it this way. Nope. Never mind. Not using that one. That's kind of cute. Oh, cute. Look at that, it's a little pivot drawer. Since we have this little partition, I think I am going to change the light in here. Not sure to what yet, though. I just have trouble figuring out which lights I like because some of the lights just don't, I don't know if they're too eccentric or I just don't feel like they match any. This would be kind of cute in there, I think. Oh, that's really bright golden, but maybe. I don't know. We'll try it. I like that. I didn't think I would, but I think that's kind of like a cute little boutique. Doesn't exactly match the other gold, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. Cute little boutique private bath area. I like that. We're gonna keep that. Okay, accessories. We're gonna do bathroom. There's oh my god, there's so many bathroom options. So we are gonna use the golden towel hanger, but I'm definitely no golden, dark gold. That way it matches the other. I'm definitely going to change the color of the towel. Is there another? It's not exactly the right purple. I think it'll be fine. Not everything has to match 100%, and that's the story I'm sticking with, and I'm not gonna let myself feel like that I'm failing just because. Oh, see, I didn't even know there were bathroom rugs. I feel like that should be in with the other, like the other floor coverings, not in the bathroom accessories. Sometimes I just have a hard time finding stuff because they're in such weird categories. I don't know. That's really cute. I don't like. I think I may change this back to white because the bright purple is too much. Yeah, I feel like the white has enough contrast with the rest of rest of the wall that it doesn't kind of blend in, because the wall isn't perfectly white. Back to bathroom accessories. I do like that. Maybe some white towels in there. Oh, that's cute. I love when we can get some little bits of matching stuff going on in here. I like that. I really do like the Golder, oops, what did I do? The Golder set for the bathroom. I like the Leckless stuff too, but the Golder is nice going on with what I've got going. Maybe a little thing of soap. Ooh, a candle up there would be cute. Candle. Look at you, Mr. Candle Man. Oops. I like that area. I think we're gonna leave that for now, and then if I do something else in the other section and I feel like I need more, then we'll absolutely do that. But I think I'm gonna do toilet here and then sink along this back wall. No, I'm gonna do sink here and then toilet here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that back wall, but we'll do something with it. So back to the installations for assembly. Do the toilet plumbing system first. Gonna do it there. And then we're gonna do sink plumbing system. The nice thing with like the toilet plumbing system is you can kind of scooch it forward and backwards a little bit. You have a little bit of wiggle room with it. I mean, if you put it on the complete wrong side of the bathroom that you want it on, obviously you'll have to like sell it and change it, but for the most part, I never know what toilet to pick to go with the theme of my bathroom, because I don't want it to look too plain. I'm just gonna go with a, yeah, it's not gonna be too bad. I think I have it too far away from the wall, but I'm just gonna, yeah, dang it, redo that one again. Okay, and we're gonna keep it where it is instead of, that's good. Now I gotta figure out which sink I want to do, because there's a couple different really cute options, like the double sinks that I really like. I like that one. I feel like that one kind of goes with the theme of our, well, I don't know how I'm gonna like the, well, no, it looks a lot whiter than I thought it would, the sink itself. I thought it was gonna look gray, or the dark shadowy gray like it did in the picture, but sometimes once you actually get it into the room, it changes into a completely different color. Come in. There we go. I like that. Might do like a bathroom cabinet here, but let's get a mirror going. They added a lot of cute mirrors in here too. That one's cutie. I want a little. Let's go back to accessories and do bathroom accessories. I want to do a little one of these rugs. Like right on the outside of the... Never mind. I don't like how that looks. But I am gonna continue with the... Look at that fancy little toilet brush. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh my god, look at that. It's a matching toilet brush. I like those. Seems kind of silly, but I like the matching bathroom accessories. Oh, those aren't the dark. Those aren't the dark gold. To change it. Dark gold. I'm gonna commit to the dark gold bit. I'm gonna do the dark gold toothbrush, and we're gonna do like a... We're gonna do a pink toothbrush, and we're gonna do a light green toothbrush. I think that would be pretty cute. Add a little bit of different colors to here instead of just making everything look exactly the same. That's what I was looking for. Kind of hide the toilet brush there a little bit. Maybe some artwork back above the toilet. Or maybe a shelf. Ooh, a shelf? No, dark gold and white. It's too wide. That's a little better. I never know what's going to be like too high above the toilet. It's too big. We have like a little stack of hand towels, perhaps. Look at that. Do we have another pattern for the folded towels, maybe? No? Darn. Maybe you can just turn them to where... Turn them to where it's a little less obvious that they're... Yeah. That's okay. I like having extra little hand... Look at those hand towels. Those are so cute. What am I gonna do in this corner over here? I do want to put down another rug. And I think I want to do the long version of the fluffy one that we have by the tub that I wanted to use. That would kind of fit maybe in the, yeah, space a little bit better. Like that. Now what to do with this back wall? Maybe look back at the furniture for the bathroom. Actually look at the standing furniture and see maybe a cabinet or something. I like that cabinet. But is it going to be too thick coming in? I feel like you're being blindsided by a cabinet when you walk in the bathroom. Maybe we want some... floating shelves, perhaps? Some of the white floating shelves. Little candles and knickknacks and stuff. Forgot that I can just scroll like this. I did it earlier and I like, ooh, do these come in white? No. feel like the easiest furniture to match is the white because for the most part it's the same shade of white, and the black ones are the same shade of black. But then when you get into the woods, if you're not really paying attention, you can like clash the floor with the oh, that's big, with the wood. Yeah. That's more like not exactly. Maybe I'll go back to the little these ones. I really like that. I like this. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm gonna put some plants on that. I know I said I wasn't gonna do a bunch of plants in the bathroom, but at least I can keep them all in one spot. So technically, is it a lot of plants? Nah. I don't know if this is gonna... Yeah, that's gonna be too wide. The small ones. I really do love this little vase of flowers. I really like that. Gonna add that. That's kind of cute. Maybe add one on the other side. Look at that. Oh. Love when a plan kind of comes together. Okay, back to this shelf. We are going to find a little plant to go on you. I promise. Small. Will you fit? Yeah, maybe I want. The only problem with the white shelf is... Oh, that might work. If I get up on the sink. Oh, look at you. You're pretty cute. I like you. Do another one of these little guys. I go good with anything. I'm gonna use like the same four plants, but not everything will fit on these little shelves. That's the only problem. Oh, I'm not even looking at the small plants anymore, am I? Maybe I want to do a little bit of you. That's still too big. Consistency size of the small plants aren't the same. So you just have to... I am looking at the small. Well, you're kind of cute. Ooh, another succulent. That'll be good. Ooh, I like that. And I'll put this one in somewhere in the middle. I like that. And I do like the wall hanging ones. Those are cute. I love the string of pearls. It's just where to put them where... That's what I thought. I knew I was going to add a plant over there somewhere. I just didn't know where yet. Sometimes I actually kind of like the neon lights that they have. They're kind of cute, depending on which one is. It kind of throws off the rest of the decorations in the room, but I think I'm gonna keep it. I kind of like it. Sitting here, just minding your own business. Chill. And I think the bathroom is done. I really like how it turned out. I wasn't expecting much based on how the bathroom looked before, but I'm really liking it now. I'm really liking it now. Yeah. Oh, now for the living room. Oh, I don't even want to do this now. I think I'm gonna leave the TV there. But I am gonna change up which fireplace it is, the sofa, that. I am gonna take this out because, again, I'm not a huge fan of radiators. They're not, I don't really use radiators anymore. I think I'm gonna leave that table. I may add a plane or two to it, but I'm definitely going to change the floor, the wood floor, and then the walls. No, that's what I wanted. I don't know yet. I don't know. I kind of want to see what these white panels look like. Oh, they look like they're the same texture as these other ones. Maybe... I don't know. We'll put them all down and see. I don't know if I particularly like that. Yeah, I think that's too much white. I think I may just do these again like I did in the office, because I really do like this dark red. Yeah. It may not be the most modern looking flooring, but I think we're just gonna stick with that. I just didn't want to accidentally cover up the tile because it's super easy to do that. If you just, like... Yeah, I like that a lot better. And that way... Yeah, it's a pretty smooth transition from that room to this room. I'll leave those lights for now. I really do like how the kitchen is set up. I may rearrange the plants and do different accessories for it, but I do like... I've always had like an issue trying to figure out where I want all the cabinets and the sink and stuff. So I'm going to leave that where it is because I really do like that. And I like that fridge and everything. And I really don't mind the table. I may space the chairs out a little bit because they seem kind of close together. That looks better. It looks less claustrophobic, I think. I mean, if it just is like an inch, it's a lot better, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna leave the TV there, that way I know where the middle of the floor is. Other... No, I don't need cash register. I don't know why I thought the fireplace is gonna be in there. Fireplaces, there we go. I didn't mind the fireplace that was there, but I don't... kind of like that one. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a lot. Ooh, she's tall. Never mind. How tall are you, my good man? Oh, I don't like those color options with what I'm thinking. I'd be really sad if I just rebuy the fireplace that I had in here. Be kind of ironic. Is this a fireplace that was here? Probably. Ooh, no, let's do this one. Oh, she's very small. That does kind of look more modern though than... Kind of looks funny there. I don't remember which fireplace it was. White marble? White. I'm just gonna do that. It's probably the same fireplace that I had. Nope. Unsure. Now for the walls in here. Nope. That is there. I do kind of want to look through the wallpapers. Oops. I'll look through the wallpapers that way. Oh, that's kind of cute. See what it looks like first, though, before I fully commit to it. I don't want it to look too modern where it doesn't have any personality. That's the only thing. I think kind of like that for that back wall. Do an accent wall there, and then, oops, again, maybe paint the other walls white. I do like that for that wall, though. I kind of want to see if we can find some wall tiles for behind the kitchen to kind of make it look more like a backsplash. Because there isn't really a... Whoa, what's going on with that texture? There isn't really a backsplash option. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I don't know. I kind of like that. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. I just don't want to do... I don't want to do too much white, which kind of sounds funny because that's all I'm really looking at, but maybe it's just the grout of the brick that I don't like. We'll try this wall for this, because it kind of depends on the shade of white. I think I will... This one on the left does look more like a backsplash. This one just kind of looks like a brick wall. Maybe if we did a cute little pink. I'm gonna go through all of the tiles before I finally decide on. The pink would be really cute, I think. Let's try her out. Oh, that's even bigger than the other. Oh. I thought I just want like little tiles. Like this, but little. What do you look like? Are you bigger than the other one or are you little? I can never tell. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. No. I wish those came in other colors too, because I like the idea of that, but I don't. Maybe try the turquoise. I'm getting kind of sad. It doesn't look like I was wanting it to. See, that's... If I could get this, but in this color, that would be amazing. You could do, like, custom tile colors. I swear, if this is the little tiles I was looking for this whole time. I'm gonna be real. Oh man. No, I just want the, I don't know, I just want the, this. No. I think this might be what I was looking for originally. Pretty much. Yeah. That's pretty much what I was looking for the whole time. Oh no. At least I found it though. Now that would be cute in pink. You could change the colors of it. It's really cute. I like that. Do they have... Ooh, they do. I like that. I would love if that matched. Oh, that's cute. I love that. I know it's a lot of white for the kitchen, but I think I'm gonna redo the accessories and it'll make it look a little less monotone. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. They really added a lot of cute kitchen items ever since they updated for the what am I trying to think of? The restaurant update. I really like how they've kind of like gotten different styles of kitchen stuff. That way there's a little bit more variation in the accessories for it. Those are pretty cute. If we just cut up the white with more green, because I want it to kind of go with the plants. Ooh, Carla syrup, huh? Hazelnut, white chocolate, vanilla. I even added the little coffee. I really love the different bottle sets that they added in here. I really like those. Because it feels more like a kitchen that's actually being used when there's more clutter than just like, oh, I wish that was a hanging glove. Do I know what I'm doing? Absolutely not. But I'm having fun while I'm doing it. This is what I'm talking about. These are so cute. This whole spice rack idea. Oh. It is so cute. Just slightly off-white. That way it doesn't completely disappear into the wall. That's cute. Oh, they even have coffee accessories now. I love the little book stand that they added. That's cute. I don't have enough room for it. Well, we can put it over here. Does it make all that much sense? Absolutely not. But we're just gonna go with it. Oh, that's cute too. Oh my gosh, the silicone. Oh. They've just added some really cute stuff in here. I've always loved these herb hangers. Because it makes it look more like a Tuscan kitchen. That doesn't make sense up there. I think I'm just going to leave this how it is for now. Maybe come back to it. Add some like more appliances. Maybe spruce up the table. But I want to get back to doing the living room. She's real empty right now. I think maybe I do just want to leave the rest of these walls gray. Now that I have this accent wall, it kind of cuts up the gray a little bit, and this accent wall, it kind of makes it so that the gray isn't as overpowering to the room, maybe? I don't know how I like the apron colors in comparison to the gray. But we'll see. Yeah, I'll see. I'll do the living room furniture and then we'll decide. I'm going to start out with a rug for the furniture. For the living room. I really like this pink one. Oh, that's too big. Extra small. Small. That's more what I'm looking for. I really like this pastel rose pink that they kind of added in here. And I feel like it goes pretty good with a lot of colors that they've got. Just trying to see if that was like welcome mat sized. Which they've also added a lot more welcome mats too, so I really appreciate that, because at first there was just the one. I didn't really like it very much. I think it was the... I don't even know if they have the same one anymore. It wasn't great. It was kind of like this, but it said welcome on it. But I really love the variation of door mats that they have in here. Is it kind of silly to have it that close? Absolutely, but I think it's kind of cute. Okay, we're gonna get to the furniture, living room. I think I'm gonna do a couple of armchairs instead of the what is? Oh my gosh, I really like this. Is cute. I like the pastel rose color. The grass is kind of cute. Oh, they do have the pastel rose. That's kind of cute. Oh, and it matches the aprons. I didn't even notice that. They could do that, and maybe do like a little... I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to put a full couch. Maybe like a love seat. Maybe like a smaller love seat. Like this one, kind of. Do the opposite? No. Instantly did not like that. I may do that love seat, but I just didn't like the color that I did. I really am loving the pastel rose color. It's either new or I just completely didn't notice it before. Maybe I can just do another kind of armchair. I do love this one. Oh, that's... I forgot how big that is. Maybe not. Maybe not in the living room. Maybe I was mistaken. Oh, that would be kind of cute with the other chair. It's not going to be exactly the same. Oh, and that matches the wall. That's kind of cute. It kind of... Oh, that's pretty big too. I don't know. You don't always have to match everything. I don't know what angle I have this at. What angle are you at? I don't know. That's cute. I like that. And then a little table and maybe a shelf or two. And then onto the outside. What am I looking for? Furniture. Living room. Tables. How wide are you? Ooh. Be a different. That's pretty cute. Maybe a little, like, thing of books in there. I know it says books about farming, but I liked the way that stack looked. Heart. No. Just a pair of sunglasses on the side table. I think I want to do a lamp. That's different. One of my other builds, I did a lot of the lamps with this pretty stained glass. Almost wish you could change the theme of the stained glass, or if there were more stained glass options, because I really like how they had it. And I feel like they don't have enough teal for stuff. I like that. I think we're pretty much done in here. So bathroom. I really love the bedroom. This is so cute. Living room and kitchen. I think I'm just gonna leave the dining room table empty. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it empty. Kind of like how that looks. And then the very bright office. I do like it. I think it's like the personality or the exciting room of the house. Next, I want to work on the outside a little bit. I want to change the siding. I want to clean up the yard. Maybe see, this is what I'm talking about. When you change this concrete, you can't put one back down where it was, so you'll just have a weird gap in between the two. So you usually just have to leave this alone, but I don't like how it looks. I'm just going to leave this part for now. I think I'm going to replace this with the other brick that we used for the back patio. Yeah, I'm going to do that. This one. So sell these real quick. Turn that off. I kind of like that. Go ahead and mow the yard. Speed her up. I love mowing. It's so much easier than real life. Oh, just go right through the bushes. It'll be fine. Whee! Go right through the trees. Don't even worry. Just use the wall to pivot the mower. Don't even have to worry about really steering. You just drive in a straight line. Oops. It's like a zero turn push mower. Mow right over the big pile of bricks in the backyard. It's my favorite part of the game. So realistic. It's kind of disorienting when you get into the trees. You can no longer see where you are. I think we might have to. Well, I don't know, there's just that one left. Maybe we just have to let the grass do its thing. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to re-roll out some sod. Oh, I didn't even see those in here. Let's redo that. Blam. Blam. Whee. Then again, if you do the sod, then it looks like you can see the little gap in the edge, but it's slightly smaller than that's good enough. Get you guys. Ugh. I love the rubble. Where did it even come from? Who knows? Doesn't make any sense to me. That's not what I wanted to do. Oops. I think I'm just gonna leave the trees up back here, but I'm gonna do like a little coffee drinking nook. Maybe a little pond. Leave the trees alone. Unless I need to move one for space, but I think I should have plenty of space everywhere else. Maybe do a little landscaping in the front. Some flower beds. Something like that. Wow. All your trees are leaning to the right pretty hard. What's going on with that? You got high winds or something? I think what I'm gonna do is put this house up for rent because I really like how it turned out. That way I can still have it like my other house that I worked on. It's kind of nice because now you can still make money off the properties, but you don't have to completely get rid of them. You just temporarily rent them out to people now. When I say people, I mean the AI, but let's look at the different siding options. I almost think it would be kind of cute to do a little purple or pink house instead of the white that we have, because it doesn't look awfully different than the other siding. Oh, I like that. We're doing that. Is it silly? Absolutely, but I think it's kind of cute. If I could paint my house purple, I would. We're gonna need a lot more panels, but that's okay. That's all right. That's what the mission flipping money is for. Panels. Purple panels, to be exact. And we'll have to buy some scaffolding to get the upper area, but that's okay. We can do that. Such a cute little house. And it goes with the white windows at least. It's giving girly pop. I love it. Kind of silly. Ah. It looks less dingy than the what was there though. So that's good. I don't know how many more we're gonna need for the actual upper parts over there, so I'm gonna get a couple extra just in case. I'm gonna leave the underside like that alone, because you don't really see it as much. Maybe I'm not gonna have extra. Gonna have to get a couple more. Yeah. At least. Oh, hey, look at you. Look at that. Perfect for that amount. And then we can get a couple for that and a couple for that. Maybe 2 for each, just in case, because I don't know how many that's gonna take. Don't need anything for up there. Need some for up here. Let's go to scaffolding. I don't know if this is gonna be too big to drive around, but oh, you just need 1 for that? I didn't even need to buy all that. Oh no. Can you just do it in a straight line? No. Or let me move it. Why do you take so long to pick up? Oh my gosh. Why are we so slow? Maybe I don't even need it. Maybe I'm just being dramatic. Oh, so good. Wait. Oh. I probably just needed the little step stool and not a whole dramatic operation like that. We're just gonna get the aluminum ladder. That should be enough for the other. Thought it was gonna be a lot harder. Look at that. You just need one panel. Didn't need to get 2 for each. Now I feel kind of silly. To be fair, I couldn't remember at all how many it took, so, you know, better safe than sorry, I guess. There's our cute little purpley house. I'm gonna redo the grass here. Sod. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Sod. Oh wait, it's surfaces, isn't it? Turf sod. Oops. I keep kicking this poor desk. It's gonna run into the tree, isn't it? Oh wait, maybe not. Yeah. That's better. I was about to say the flashlight might help just a little bit. The thing about the sod I don't like is It's really hard to get an even coating everywhere. Let's see if we can angle this bad boy to where we won't hit the tree and we can hit all of the grass patches. Oh, I really thought that was gonna work. That's better, that's better. We're gonna ignore that. And that. We're definitely gonna get that. That's a lot better. Yeah. I actually don't think I'm gonna do too much with this back thing. Whoa, you are very long compared to what I thought you were gonna be. But I think I am gonna put you here, if you will fit. I guess you won't. Oh, that would have been so cute. See, I want it to be on the... Well, you know, maybe another one along the wall. No, that looks silly. I think I just want this one. If only it could sit on... See, can this one sit on there? Yeah, that one's can sit on there. Why can't the other one? Because it's dumb. Those are cute. It's kind of hard to garden in the dark. Oh, those are too big, aren't they? Man, I wish the flower bed plants would fit in the pots. Oh no. Oh, that one does, but I don't like the color. Grassy. See, that's cute. Wait. I like that. Those are way small. It's so hard to judge the plant's size until you actually get them in there, because the lavender's huge. Whoa. Even those are too big. I may just say... Yeah, I don't think I want that anymore. It doesn't seem like there's a point in having it if none of the plants actually fit in it. Yeah, I just want to finish up the little... Maybe I should just line the... Oh, that's kind of cute. Maybe do a couple of like bushes on the corner. That's too much. A smaller, taller plant. Like that. Kind of cute on that corner. Maybe do it again over here. Salvia there, salvia there, and then yeah, that's kind of cute. I've never seen that one before. It's kind of cute. Where are we looking? Oh, the invisible. Oh, I see. Kinda. The house was really messing with me because I was like, what is the assembly and what is the house? Don't know what I'm looking at. Hello? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Sometimes the assembly confuses me a lot. But maybe that's just me. There's a good possibility that it is just amazing. Just put the almost invisible nut on there. Okay. Alright. That's cute. You can actually sit on it like that. It's a cute little table. Never be able to move it though, so I'm gonna just have to be happy with what we got there. And maybe a little swing. No, that's not what I want that to be. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. I see. Hope this is the face in the right ways. Wow, that was... Oh. I was about to say, because if that's any harder to put together, I'm gonna be real upset. Well, I think about it, I don't really like that there. And I don't like that there, but I do like it. So I'm gonna stick with the pale beach cedar that way. That's good. It's in a less awkward spot. Yeah, that's good. I really do like a lot of these outdoor furniture items that they added in. They added a trash can cage. Just in case, you know, you get raccoons in your house flipper. I'm gonna put that down. No, that's too big, isn't it? Yeah. We just have like a little breakfast nook out here. I don't know if the chairs exactly go with the table, but that's okay. Decoration. Well, this would be kind of cute if you had a fire pit here. Oh, that is cute. I like it. And then everybody can just pull their chairs around there. I don't think I'm gonna do a pond. I really don't feel like cutting down the trees. If I remember correctly, the bonsai plants are really big. So I'm gonna look in the interior plants. Oh, I think I'm gonna do this. Yes. I like that. Is it silly? Absolutely. I like it anyway. Now we're just gonna add a couple of plants to the front and I think we should be all good. I really... Is it that the plant that I just clicked? Doesn't... That's the one that I had before. That's pretty cute. That is not how it looked before. I didn't think. I think I'm gonna... I like the lavender, but it doesn't look thick enough. I'm gonna do some hostas. Love me some hostas. That's good. I'm gonna add another one kind of cat a corner here. I think I'm just gonna commit to these little guys. But like alternate their angle and stuff, that way it doesn't look too artificial. That's cute. All right. We'll do one more house tour and I think we're done. So there's the little purple house. I guess I could add a little chair out here, but I think we've got plenty of outdoor decoration in the back. A little flower bed, neighborhood, the suburb. Come into the living room. Got the living room, little fireplace, table with book and lamp, our little kitchen, our spice rack and our recipe book. Here we've got the bathroom, the partition to the little bathtub area, storage in here, little shelf behind the door, bedroom. I really like how this turned out. This is, I think, probably my favorite room other than the bathroom. Oh, that's cute. We have our very flamboyantly colored office with our little book nook with the book hanging lights. I think this is probably the least favorite room. I like the concept that I had, but in execution it didn't really turn out how I wanted it. So next time I would probably not rush through it like I think I was doing. I really do like the book nook. That's the favorite part of it that I have, but the rest of this office area I feel like kind of fell apart. So I'm not liking that as much as I thought I was going to, but that is okay. Not everything's perfect. And then finally, we have our little backyard seating area with our swing and our little fire pit and our cozy little outdoor dining setup. So that is it, everyone. Thank you for watching. This was really just me messing around and redoing one of the houses, and I think I'm just gonna put this one up for rent because I really like how it turned out, and I may come back and redo the office at a later date, but all the other rooms I'm really happy with. So I will see you next time. Have a good one.